Hitting that cutoff man and getting those outs on the bases.
Well, I think they are, and there's a lot of things that go into being a good cutoff and relay team, and obviously you have to have the strength of the arms. Of course, Orioles have great arms in the outfield. Their infielders are set with probably the best arms in the game. Machado, Hardy, Scope, Chris Davis if he's in a cutoff as well. And it also plays into knowledge of the field, knowledge of base runners. And these guys are as prepared as any team you're going to see defensively. That's why it's been one of the best defenses in the game. And the detail of the game, cutoffs and relays, is a major part of it, and they execute it almost flawlessly every time.
Now the outfielder first wants to get a good jump on the ball, so he's moving before the ball's even hit. But when he gets to this point right here, he already knows where his cutoff man is. He can see him with his peripheral vision. So his first step is going to be to line up his hips and shoulders with his cutoff man and then relay the ball to him. And then right on the way, he's going to relay the ball to wherever that secondary cutoff man is telling him to go with the ball. If he's saying home, 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 he'll go straight home. But before the ball gets to him, he's already going to know exactly where he has to throw the ball.
So as an infielder in a relay situation, obviously if there's runners at first base or second base, every situation in baseball comes through your mind. On a double play ball, you got to understand what pitch is coming. But at the crack of the bat, if it's hitting the gap and you have to be the relay man, you immediately respond because your feet are active. It's just like if you're fielding a ground ball, there is somewhere to go. So immediately you get into the proper position. You line up in the outfield. If it's a hit to right center field, you get out there as soon as possible and you make yourself as big as possible, biggest target you can. Show them, get your feet active, and then as the ball is on its way, you have to turn, and ideally, you want your right foot to hit the ground as soon as you catch it, and your shoulders are lined up to the target you're throwing to. In this situation, home plate. So you get turned, you receive the ball, right foot down, and then you're in a perfect throwing position. You're creating momentum towards your target. When you get set up in a position and you show your hands, you better anticipate a bad throw. You better be prepared and not be locked into one position, because just in case one of the Orioles outfielders throws it just to your right or to your left, you still have to line your body up correctly, get your shoulders turned, and try to create momentum towards your target for a stronger and more accurate throw.
Obviously, there's no home plate right here where we're showing you this demonstration. But what the catcher would do is come up in front of home plate, because you can't obstruct the runner anymore. New rules about that, blocking home plate. But right away, when you see the outfielder and the cutoff man lining up, you're directing traffic. Left, 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 right, 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 you know. Or you don't say anything at all if they're right in line. And as soon as they let the ball go, and you can get the ball, and you know it's going to be before the runner has started his slide into home plate, you can catch the ball just like this, and then you can step back in front of home plate and block it as if you normally used to do. So that's with the new rule, it becomes a little bit tricky, but it's a matter really just of setting yourself up in front of home plate, lining up the cutoff man, getting a good throw from that relay guy and putting the tag on him like you always did. Where's Adam Jones or Davis? One of those guys. I want to block them at home plate.